Okay, now we're unmuted.
Listen, Dan and I are running blind here, so you're going to have to tell us what's going on.
You can see, yeah, that's fine.
Well, we can see ourselves. Yeah, that doesn't work.
So really can't see ourselves.
We're live here, I think. Ethan, why not do me a favor? I can just do it right here. Hold on. What's your favorite?
I just heard it.
I want to make sure you hear it, that's all. Like, can you here? Hold on. Dan, talk. Or someone talk.
He's taking a sip.
Test. Bennett, hey, it's Dano.
I hope we're not still live.
Okay, perfect. Okay, we have 4 people in here. 3 people. So we have 3 actual people watching right now. So someone leave us a comment. Let us know if you can hear us.
Hey, we're trying to figure this out.
This is our first time. And that's why I named it our first podcast, our first live stream. With 5 people watching currently.
All right. Well, hopefully the comments come up.
Hopefully someone leaves a comment.
Let's go through some things.
There should be a way to record. Like, hold on, recording.
We'll just talk a little bit here, Dan.
Yeah.
We were going to do another podcast, and we will eventually, but
sorry, Scoot. I had to take the recliner down. I felt like I wasn't professional.
You weren't locked in. I don't think anyone cares.
Andy Haffel says, sounds good.
All right, Andy. Thank you for watching, my man.
Jeremy Dawson says, can hear you just fine.
All right, so we don't need to ask him anymore because they'll
They
sit
don't.
there. Some of these guys will ask that question 10 million times.
Remember, boys, we cannot cut anything out, so make sure you watch what you're saying here, boys.
Oh, that won't be a problem.
Everything's live.
Yeah, I like that. I like that live pressure.
The guys that are watching, we were just going to do a third podcast today about D&G visiting Dan's sap house. So
Right.
I thought it would be good. We can go live on that. Because it's not that long. They were at Jason's.
Right. Yep. So Sean Manahan.
Hello, Sean.
He's a great guy. I got to know him quite a bit last couple of years, and he's I don't know what his actual job title is per se, but he's one of Dominion and Grimm's. He's one of their big guys, and he sold Jason a 8-post RO and came down and had him get it set up and go through it with him. And I reached out to him and I said, hey, can you maybe stop down and just look over the maple farm? Wanted basically to have him look at, see if they can get silos in there with a big truck and trailer.
Correct.
Just want him to go through it with me and just.
Why not? He's down here.
Well, yeah. I mean, what other better way, man, to have a guy that makes or works at the main equipment manufacturer come down and take a look at things. So he came down and it was great, man. He come in and he looked things over. He's like, man, this looks great. He said,
really?
He said, and some things that I was thinking about doing, he talked me out of. Like, I wanted to put a chiller tank in, but I wanted to put it overhead. But then I told him, like, I got to put an addition off the back of the new building. I haven't even used it yet, but I got to put an addition off it.
Right.
He's like, well, why don't you put your chiller tank out there where all your barrels are, put an extra silo in, because I didn't want to have an extra tank inside, one head tank inside, 1,200-gallon tank that will feed the evaporator. So after your sap comes out of the RO, you can put the permeate back in the other silo. Mm-hmm. So you have all your water outside in a small silo, like just a small silo. And then all your concentrate, say you're busy and you don't feel like boiling, put it in the chiller tank, and then say, like, if it wasn't a big run, a couple days later, pump that sap out of that chiller tank up into the head tank and boil. You see what he's getting at?
Right.
So if it was, say, I felt like boiling and I wanted to get after that night, I could just bypass the chiller tank, go right up to the head tank and boil.
Now, the problem is he's taking away your barrel storage.
Not much, though.
No?
No. I mean, he's going to take a little away from it a little bit, but that addition's going to be like, I think it's 14 foot wide by 60 foot long.
Freaking Dan's adding on. He hasn't even started.
Big money man Dan.
Money man Dan.
But I'm sold on them chilling tanks, man. Like,
it's a bulk tank in reverse.
That's all.
Well, it's just a bulk tank.
Right. But think about it, dude. Like, you can, all them 70-degree days, we've had 2 years in a row.
Mm-hmm.
The sap spoils, it gets bacteria going. And if you could keep that cold for, however long you want, it could be months.
So, do they have agitators in them?
I would assume so.
I thought they did.
But my point is, it's like, say it's early season, like right now, and you get a run, I don't have quite enough to fire the evaporator. Well, we'll hold on to it. You could hold it forever, for as long as you want.
And actually, I saw a thing with Glenn. I keep going back to him. He held it, I think he said 6 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
At 30 6 degrees. Don't quote me on that, but it was in the 30s, and it was just as good when it came out. It wasn't. He tested it, didn't go bad.
No, it won't.
That's awesome.
And that's what I mean.
That's
like
game changer.
That's game changer. Like I don't
Absolutely.
care who you are. You could buy a little one. You guys could buy a little 300-gallon one.
And you could start. You wouldn't have to worry about start tapping in December, because if you get that January 2-day run, you can store it if you had to.
Remember what you used to have to do? Oh, well, am I going to? Maybe I can find a smaller producer to give it to. Oh, I'm going to dump it out the drain. No way do you dump sap out.
Right.
Out the drain. But so that's why I wanted him to look at my setup, and he's like, "This is what I would do." Granted, I got to buy another silo, which I wasn't planning on doing, but
Good salesman.
he is. Might be the best.
So, what about the arch and everything? He thought you had it set up just how you should.
Yeah, he said it was perfect. I figured on a 4x16, but it's actually 20 with a burner on it. He said you got plenty of room there. My main thing with him was sap storage and how to go about like a chiller tank. He said I would never put one of them overhead. They're so heavy.
Oh, I'm sure.
They're heavy. And he says you want to get one big enough where you got, you can store it a little bit from a couple of runs. So
yeah, not that.
Yeah, plug that in down over there.
Oh,
how are we looking, Bennett?
Looking great. We got 7 people.
Great. Any comments?
No comments.
questions,
Yeah, if you guys are
concerns.
if you guys are listening right now, they're the boys are just yapping because that's what they do. But let us know what you guys want us to talk about. Give us some questions. This is what we want. We want to interact with you guys. So as questions come in, I'll read them. I'll throw them up on the screen and we'll talk to them right now. We've been live for 8 minutes. So.
Yeah, let us know if you guys have a chiller tank or maybe are looking at getting one. We were just throwing this around quick because D&G was down, and I wanted to know the best avenue and route for putting one of them in.
So I know you love D&G, which I don't have a problem.
Big D&G guy.
Is my mic even on?
Yeah, you're on.
My headphones are way down there.
You guys are the most two dysfunctional dudes I've ever met.
Oh my god.
So
have you, just for comparison, have you checked other companies to see if you can do it cheaper?
I have price shopped before, but I don't like a releaser. I really, really like the D&G releaser. There's a couple things on it that I think are really nice. They have a petcock, for example, so where your pump line comes out.
Name.
All right, wait. I'm going to interrupt you right now.
Go ahead.
Jeremy Dawson says, just installed a 600-gallon chiller tank.
Yes, sir.
This summer for a head tank.
Sweet. Oh, for a head tank.
For a head tank. So it's that's probably good because he's, his concentrate is going up.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Is that indoors?
Fingers crossed it works good.
Is it Jason?
Jeremy,
sorry.
Dawson.
So let us know quick if you can. Is that indoors or I'm assuming, but they're heavy, right?
So the head tank is what's feeding the evaporator. So I got to believe it's inside. And I'm surprised he did that. That's what Sean talked me out of
Outdoors.
doing. Oh, it is outdoors. So he's pumping. Or maybe not. Maybe it's high enough. Where are you going, Schoon?
I got to hit the restroom and see what this dog's barking at.
Oh, I heard that.
I heard the dog bark. Can you hear me? Good. Okay. I can't hear myself at all.
Huh.
Outdoors. It's outdoors.
Cool.
They're heavy, you said, those tanks?
Oh, they're heavy.
Really?
They're rounded. Usually they're those plastic tanks, like those 4,000-gallon plastic tanks that you haul with. They have the legs.
Yeah.
They look just like one of them.
Okay.
Actually, I used to have a photo on my phone of one, but I don't. You want to sit in here for Corey? You look like you're.
Oh, yeah, you go sit over there. Yeah. Big E on the pod live. You don't have to. You don't want to. Got to pressure the kid.
He's coming back already. He's a pretty fast kind of guy.
So Ethan is as some people have got 9 people on now. I made a Facebook post just so you know and shared it on all my socials, so people might be rolling in.
All right.
Got another comment here. Hold on. Adam Zich Zeich. Adam says, I'm looking into building a glycol chiller to retrofit an old dairy bulk tank as we speak. Being able to store concentrate is going to be a game changer for any size operation.
Oh, yeah, exactly. He gets it.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it, Bennett. We've all been there towards the end of the season, and you got that sap sitting up in that tank, starts getting that little haze.
Nasty.
And you can't get home. You got something to do. We got to get this boiled because, it's going to make wicked dark syrup.
Right.
This chilling thing is the big thing, man. I think it's a big thing in the industry right now.
Jeremy's had his as a retired milk tank as well. So his chiller tank. So is that, it was basically probably the same exact tank that I got at the base of my hill. 600 gallon. That's a 600 gallon.
Yeah, it has an
milk tank.
agitator on it. You know, that's all they are. They're old.
Old bulk tanks. That's what they used to do, is chill the milk.
And then like these new ones, you know, they're basically the same thing. They just custom make them for you, so you know you can use them for however many gallons you want.
Sure. Right. That makes sense. I'm messing with all this stuff, trying to figure out how to put on like and subscribe and the whole 9 yards. But I don't understand how it works.
This is our first time going live, so that's cool. I can't believe you figured
it is working. Son of a gun.
I can't believe you figured it out, Bennett.
I didn't either. It's pretty easy when you really get into it. It's really not bad. But it's pretty fun. I mean, a private chat, so I can private chat with somebody.
There he is.
There he is. Here, I got an idea, boys. You boys chat with the folks, and I'm gonna go set up an idea.
Okay.
Yeah, but we can't chat. We can't see.
I'll read the comment.
Ethan's got it.
Ethan's got it.
Ethan.
So we'll be a little more professional next time we do this. This is our first go round.
So anyone else other than Jeremy?
Yeah, Adam said something.
Hey, the guys that are commenting, I appreciate you watching. Do you watch a podcast, or are you just extremely bored today on a cold Saturday and clicked onto this?
That is a good question.
I just wondered how you got onto this.
Hey, Bennett.
Hey, Adam.
You said that gentleman's name was Adam that said he put one in, or he's getting ready to put one in?
He's working on retrofit one right now, yep.
So he said same thing. He's putting in a chiller tank. It's game changer in the maple business. Be able to hold sap.
How many taps are these guys running?
Don't know.
That's a good question.
Oh, he's going to show us the comments now, dude. We're going to see the whole thing right here.
Thought process, anyhow.
Is my camera in your way, Bennett?
It will be. He'll move it.
Okay.
So yeah, chiller tanks. I mean,
Jeremy said 1,200.
1,200 taps.
Ethan's a good moderator.
All right.
Isn't he? One hell of a moderator.
Yep.
1,200. That's good. That's good size. What state? New York?
Give us time. He'll come.
Yeah, let us know on there where you guys are from and how many tap operation you guys are rolling with.
That's awesome.
I'm not sure if it's going to work, but I'm going to try.
You know what, Schoon? You're gonna have a chiller tank next year.
No, I don't need it. I need a opposite of a chiller tank. I need the bulk tank, which we have.
Right.
And if we put 600 gallons of sap out of 80 taps in that thing, I'd shit myself.
You shit.
Watkins, what?
Hey, into it.
Watkins Glen, New York.
Watkins Glen. All right.
Not far from us.
You, I don't know. I was looking at the weather. I don't think they're going to get a run much before us out there, even though they might not have the snow, Watkins Glen. That's cool. Big NASCAR country.
Did a derby in Watkins Glen one time.
Yeah, that's
Close to it.
that's a nice. That's what 4 hours.
Wait, maybe I'm wrong. Is Watkins Glen close to
It's wine country, baby.
what's that college out that way, Schoon?
There's
Alfred. Is it close to Alfred?
I think so.
I think so. All of a sudden, we got a flash screen sitting in front of us, Schoon.
There's a lot of activity behind the scenes here.
They
Here
make
we
us
sit.
They make us look good.
I
Jeremy
guess
says AccuWeather is saying President's Day weekend.
President's Day
That's what I
weekend.
use. I'll tell you boys, that's what I use.
Yeah, that's what Bennett uses. It's
You
it
guys,
is
had,
good.
you guys had AccuWeather. I don't know about that.
You
You tell me what weather guy ever gets it right.
Well, they can't get 30 hours, let alone 30 days out.
Think about it, Schoon. So usually our local weather's based off Utica or Syracuse.
Yep.
We're
Binghamton.
always at our house. I'm probably same here, 6 degrees colder.
Yeah.
Always.
Oh yeah.
Like tonight they're saying like 4 degrees or right around zero. We'll probably be -10.
Oh yeah. It'll be
If it
minus
clears
10,
off.
12 in the morning when we
Always.
wake up for sure.
That's why you get frustrated. Oh, we're gonna get a big sap run, and it never really gets
No.
there.
Jeremy is an hour west of Alfred.
Hour west.
See, I was close.
You're an hour
I
away.
was close.
That's cool.
So we just went that way when we came back from Ohio hunting deer.
Oh yeah.
Come right down 1786.
Yep.
That's some big country out that way. You get out the western part of the state, there's some big hills.
Big
Like the
hills.
Alleghenies.
Oh, you're down. Yeah.
That's where he is. That's where you're going, like Binghamton, not throughway, but, a little bit more southwest.
Yeah.
Having problems there, buddy?
Anyway.
So we touched on the chiller tank. What do you want to talk about next, buddy?
And then you're going D&G
Oh, yeah.
evaporator also.
Unfortunately for me, I will be a D&G evaporator, a D&G RO, D&G silos. D&G, if you're listening to me, I need the best possible deal.
Jeremy, southern end of Seneca Lake.
Seneca. Okay, that's right. I knew it was right on the lake.
So he's up a little bit higher than.
I had a convention out there one year right at Watkins Glen at the campground, right on the lake. It was really nice.
Whatever you just did made my whole entire computer go black.
Okay.
Oh, we're back.
Came back. So yeah, D&G evaporator.
I mean,
how big is do you know how big you got a flue?
Yeah, so this is new to me. Raised flue. I've never run a raised flue evaporator before. I'll probably be crapping my pants the first night I fire that up.
You're going to like it. That's what you guys ran drop flue with wood.
Always.
See, my problem with drop flue with wood, you're hucking in pieces of wood. It's a good chance of hitting a flue.
Yeah.
So I always went raised with wood. That's what I hear. I don't know.
So it's 4x16 for sure. I wanted to go bigger, but he's like, you don't need to. Big RO. So that's where I'm probably going to oversize. So I probably a 6-post RO would be probably big enough for me, but I might just go 8. That's good for 16,000 tabs. They say roughly every post is 2,000 tabs.
So your plan is you're only bringing raw sap from your 2200 woods.
Correct.
And you're still going to keep your RO there.
I will have that RO. So that'll be 6%, 6.5% sap.
And then you'll bring it in and
mix it with
rip it to 30 or something.
No, I don't go as high as 30. I'll probably just go to 20. I don't know. I got to play around, dude. I have not ever made syrup on that high of bricks.
Right.
Like when Marty and I were making syrup years ago, we didn't have an RO.
Right.
It was all just, one.
Well, it's the same thing. It's just faster.
Yeah. A lot more things to go wrong, dude. But it's going to be interesting. It'll be that. You say that first night, how you going to do it when nobody around? You'll guarantee I'll have about 3 boils in. Hey, I see us on there, boys.
Well,
oh, look at that.
You're probably going to want
right there.
You're going to want some people around.
Yeah.
You're not going to want some looky-loos, but you're going to want some people to say, hey, check this for me. Some people that know a little bit about it.
I'll have you there. You can help me.
I'll come. I don't know a lot, but it's not mine. So.
Well, you pay attention.
I can know that there's no sap going into the pan. That's bad.
Yeah, that would be real bad.
Dan. Adam. Dan, what do you think your next sap hauling rig will look like? Oh, yeah, good one. I'm assuming your pickup is not a big long-term solution.
That's a great question, brother. Everybody knows me. I've been wanting to buy a pickup for like 2 years. Not a pickup, like a 5,500 Chevy dually diesel. And I was up to D&G last year. And, you've probably seen them. They make those stainless steel tanks with wash balls in them.
Oh, I thought you were going to say D&G made trucks, too.
Oh, man, we're getting spoiled. Can you turn that just a little bit?
No, I got to see it still.
Dude, that is sweet.
Dude, I don't have a mic screen anymore. It's only up there now.
Let me finish this for you, Adam, before we get all excited because we got a TV we can see now. But that's my goal is a 5,500 and whatever I can carry as far as max gallons. I don't know if it's 1,000 or a little bit better. I'd like to get up to like almost 1,500. I don't want an old fire truck. A lot of guys, just get an old fire truck, but I want something kind of modernized, right? Just put it in gear and go. So
I don't want
to grab gears.
You don't want a geared shifting.
But I do, dude. I wish I had one this year. I'm so sick of hauling sap like every day, 9 loads a day. It's just so I waste my whole day hauling sap when I could be working in the woods.
But when you start boiling, you're going to be hauling sap again.
Yeah, but not like that. If I get a big rig, like one trip a day, maybe 2 tops. Like right now, I'm hauling 9 loads a day.
Man, Jeremy, I was Making syrup on a 2x6 at 12%. Sweet. That's about, we're going to be, if we can get 10, 8 to 10 on a 2x4 on our little rig. Old D&G, 90s, a 90s D&G.
Be a good place there.
We'll be happy, yeah. Now, everyone tells us, or I hear we should be able to get, 20 gallons an hour, and I think there's no possible way. No possible
20
way.
an hour, but I don't.
Well, the goal was 100 gallons, boys.
If I can get 10 gallons an hour,
Gotta pay money for that.
but we got, so, I mean, when that was invented, there wasn't ROs pretty much, you know what I mean? So if they were getting 15 raw sap, I'll take 12 of our road sap and we'll make more syrup.
Hey, Bennett,
Hey,
can
Dan.
you send a text to my wife that we're on here? Maybe
I don't have your wife's number.
I can give it to you.
Why can't you have some on your phone?
I don't know. You're the mechanical guy over there.
Yeah, but his phone's running.
But I
this.
don't. But where is it on you? Just go to YouTube and.
It's on our YouTube channel, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually, when we started it, I had the notifications on, so it sent me a notification we were live.
All right.
So,
She'll get a good laugh.
so
on
Adam,
this.
Dan did not really answer your question, but
Yeah, I did.
he's thinking he skimps out on a lot of things. So he's gonna keep that truck forever. Probably Jackson's gonna keep hauling sap, and then I'm gonna retire this year, so I'll go out and haul for him. So he's not worried about his truck.
Oh, I am. That 3,500, man, she gets a workout. But just think about this. I have thousands upon thousands of gallons of sap, and I have to haul at 550 gallons at a rip. What?
Jesus.
See, what?
He's going to eat.
Yeah.
He's not dedicated.
I feel like we should zoom that we should get that camera a little closer.
Yeah, the problem with that is it shuts off the.
The cord's only so.
Can he blow that up again? Can you make that screen bigger?
Yeah, but then you can't see what people are saying.
Oh, you can't see the comments. I got
Right.
you. What are the other comments? Did we miss anything? I don't think so.
So Adam was. Oh, he's the one to ask you about your truck, and Jeremy. Did they ever answer if they saw us on a podcast or if they just tuned in? How'd you find this?
Probably get a notification bell on there if they're subscribed. But maybe not.
That could be. Oh, you want the camera closer is what you want.
Yeah.
First of all, I have all day.
Move that camera any closer.
Put it over on this corner if you can, Ben. That's a little better.
I like that straight on view better, but it is what it is.
So you can't have everything.
I guess not. What kind of guys am I rolling with here, dude?
I
thought we're professionals.
We're definitely not professionals.
Oh, here we go.
Why are we the only two? I haven't Bennett on this camera.
You can sit in the middle.
I did in the middle.
Hey, come sit here, bud.
Just going right there. We make syrup on a 2x6
That's
at
what I
12%.
said.
Oh,
I've already been over that one, yeah.
oh, I'm sorry.
Jesus, man.
I know. I'm trying to get a hold of the wife, not paying attention.
Well,
I can figure out two cameras at some point, but I gotta start with one.
Ooh, I'm a
I'm gonna
convert from Dan's channel. Awesome. Hey, thanks a lot.
Convert what?
He used to just watch Dan's, but now
Oh,
he
now I
watches a
watch the pod.
podcast.
Attaboy, Adam.
Thank you, Adam. Appreciate you. Appreciate you watching my channel.
Nate Bissell gave you a mention on his Snapchat podcast, and I figured I'd check it out.
We did hear that.
I have that screen recorded on my cell phone.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, Nate Bissell, he seemed like he wanted to come on, but we didn't. We had a lot of guests that day.
We had a lot going on too, and Nate will have you on at some point.
Not today. We'll figure this out today, so. You want a snack?
And that is a
Been podcasting for a couple hours here.
What is this, dog?
It's a Belvita breakfast biscuit.
All
It's
right.
golden oat.
Jeremy Dawson said that. All right. Adam's the one that was a convert.
We got 9 people, and these two are the only ones chatting with us. Well,
Because-
one is Ethan.
I was gonna say, and one's probably Jody. She doesn't.
yeah.
She listens to Dan talk all the time. She doesn't want it anymore.
Where's Mom and Gail? I'm sleeping. Oh, I went there and yelled, Abigail.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't smart.
I didn't know. Anyway. So,
Oh, you could do some talking, dude. I've been talking my brains out.
okay. So we have the one guy in here said he used an old
I know.
refurbished maple tank as his chiller tank.
okay.
So it's the same tank as we have, I think.
There's a set,
Good, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Actually.
right there, yeah. The only retired milk bulk tank right there. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, an old dairy bulk tank. I said that must be the one guy had a 600-gallon tank was an old bulk
What's that?
tank.
It's Adam right there.
No, the other guy. Ethan put the wrong one up. It's
Yeah, our bulk tank is just it's lost all its freon and whatnot or whatever
that
it
right
is.
there. Just installed a 600-gallon
That's what we
tank
did.
this summer for a head tank. But that was the one that was hitting.
chiller.
Yeah, but he said it was a retired milk tank right
Oh,
there.
okay.
And so I'm thinking that's probably the same tank we used.
Well, there's a lot of them
Something like
back in the day.
I'm saying so we're using the same tank, but we're using it for the insulation and for
Right.
the stainless steel capacity of it.
Basically, the stainless to clean it. You know, the ease of cleaning compared to
Made that whole thing already?
a
God damn.
Hungry dog.
I guess so.
Instead of a tote, IBC totes. We'll probably do a podcast on that. As anyone that's used an IBC tote, they are not fun to clean.
I do not like IBC totes.
And they're plastic. And Dan knows, right? You should have a big stainless tank on the back of the dually, but no.
You know what?
plastic.
You know those plastic totes. That plastic tank that I have would be great. But what they do, they build them baffles into those legs so that sap goes in that cavity like that, and that's the worst place. If that was just a round, completely molded piece of plastic, that thing would clean easy. But it's not. I can't wait. Trust me, I can't wait to get a new setup.
Came out 2 years ago.
It came out of service 2 years ago. Still had the R2 in it.
Oh, sweet.
My converted new refrigerant.
Yeah.
Refrigerant. What would the newer one be, Ethan? Than R22. You're an HVAC guy.
R22, some good stuff.
Your mic's off.
No, I can hear myself.
I can't hear him.
Yeah, ours is it was sitting vacant for
A lot of years.
years and years, and the pipes have been cut and stuff. So basically, we want it for the, like I said, the ease of cleaning, for storage, and it's insulated, so hopefully it doesn't freeze solid if we can't boil one day.
Right, because last year we used like an old plastic tank, and that was our issue. It would freeze solid, and then we can't pump the sap out, and we don't want that to happen anymore. So,
You know, that's the thing, like, you don't take into consideration, too, is the freezing in your sugar house, dude. Like, that could be your worst nightmare. If you're not set up to drain things every night, like I set up to drain everything every night. I drain everything out because you freeze a pipe, and you go to start up the next day, man, you're in a world of pain.
Right.
Got to run to the hardware store, figure it out, you know. That's the thing. I think a thing that a lot of people don't talk about is, you know, setting up your pump house or sugar house so you're not freezing if you don't have heat, you know, because I don't have heat in my my main pump house up there out in where the tanks and releaser are. I have it in where my RO is, of course, and I don't have any heat in my other building, so I have to like make sure I drain my releasers every night, because if that water was to freeze in those pumps, those submersible pumps, oh man, I'd be in a world hurting.
Well, we were talking about that today. Our drain line for our RO, when we flush it, doesn't have a drain, and it's kind of uphill. So we're like, how are we going to keep that from freezing? And I don't know the strategy yet, but.
So say that one more time. I got like little bits of that.
So our RO,
Yep.
the manifold I built goes up, and then it comes together and then down to a drain outside.
Okay.
So when I'm flushing it, I can just run it down that drain.
Yes.
When it gets down under the building, it kind of has to go back uphill to get into our drain pipe. So it's going to collect water right there.
Oh, you couldn't
underneath our building.
Couldn't get a little higher and pitch it down to the drain.
Okay, it's not hard piped. It's like soft pipe.
That's gonna be a nightmare for you.
I know. So we're trying to figure out what our strategy is going to be
Maybe
there.
run an electrical tape around it.
That, or if we hook in like air, shoot compressed air.
That's not going to happen. What we're going to do.
Every time you come up with it, he shoots it right down.
It's silly. Doesn't even try
Yeah,
it.
then I got to have a stinking air compressor up
Bring it
there.
up once a day.
What we're going to do
You got your generator up there. Just plug it right in,
is
dog.
we're going to dig down next year,
4
a ditch. It's going to go down and over.
Not 4 foot.
4 foot, run some water.
And we'll hard plumb it.
It can be, yeah, sure.
Boys, I'll be right back.
He's probably converted to R32. Bennett, to answer your question.
What's that?
He's probably got R32 now.
R32 now.
Come this way,
This
Dan.
way, Dano. Too many wires are on this place.
That's okay.
I don't know what that dog
Figure it
is.
out, then. This is awesome. Now we know how to do
This is cool, yeah. See, then you see how it says present or invite? So like, I could have someone else come out on their computer, send them a link.
Yeah, I know.
That's how it works.
Good work.
I could double screen that pig. What's that plus button happen, Ethan? Push that bad boy. New layout. Ooh, click that.
So yeah, basically we just did 2 podcasts. So all we're doing is trying to figure this out. So we're sorry it's a little discombobulated, but
You and Apple don't go together, huh?
I'm literally clicking.
so we're just trying to play around and figure it out.
You just hit escape.
I don't know what he's doing, guys.
None of this is popping up on the screen, so it's okay. Whatever. Pretty cool though. Pretty fun. I think it's recording, but I don't know for sure. So we'll be able to post this on YouTube afterward.
Yeah, I don't think we want to.
Why?
Because it's been a circle mess.
Yeah, well, what were we gonna say? Yeah, don't say that. But it says our first live stream, so we're learning. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
That dog bite you?
No, he's harmless.
Something like that.
He's a good dog.
12 people.
12, nice.
Nice.
11, actually. 11.
11 and Ethan.
12, 11 and Ethan, yeah.
Oh, that's counting all of us.
No, just Ethan's phone. Which you gotta have something running, make sure it's still actually doing the thing. But there's probably a way to do it where you could do it on the Facebook as well at the same time.
So, Dano, what you said? Jason just got a new RO.
Yeah.
Would he
big one.
trade in or?
Oh,
No, he kept his old one.
what brand do you get?
What do you think?
Dominican.
D&G.
R30
Oh, no.
438.
438.
Cool. What did he get?
I'm gonna have to look at the screen, Scoon, so I can see your face now because I can't look across and see you. You know, we got somebody in between us.
That's all right.
No, he got a D&G
Yeah.
fully automated.
What's that mean?
So that he can turn on with his phone. It does all the washing automatically. Like right now with our ROs, you got to go down there. When it's all done ROing, once it runs out of liquid, it shuts off.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to go down there and put it into wash mode.
Sure.
You rinse, wash, rinse. You don't have to do all that. It has like parameters already, and you just push it where you want it to do, and it does it all.
So he could do it off his phone.
Yes. Yep, it's fully automated. So like right now, like when I wash my RO, like I'm just guessing per se, like okay, I'm just gonna rinse it tonight because I didn't put a lot of sap to it.
Sure.
Or I'll wash tonight because it takes a lot longer to rinse, wash, rinse.
Right,
If you
right,
just did a big rinse. So that right there tells you like the what's that word I'm looking for? Permeability of the membranes. And it tells you like when they need to be cleaned. It automatically senses all that for you.
Probably by a pressure buildup, right?
I don't know how it does it, but I just know that like you have to have a line. So by doing that, you have to have a separate line for your permeate now and a separate line for your concentrate because
Right.
it has to be able to automatically do it. See, like where mine, I have one line coming from my concentrate tank, but the permeate tank is same line coming to the RO. Can't have that. It's got to be two separate lines so it can just do itself. But
Unless you have a three-way valve or something weird like that.
it's a fully automated, and then he hooked it up so his other one's hooked into it too. He can run both of them if he wants.
Makes sense,
nice.
right?
It's a big hoss, dude. It's an 8-post. It's really nice rig.
This one's for Dano because I don't know, Adam. How many taps is Jason boiling on?
So I just talked to him the other day. He's at 11,000. I think he lost some this year because he did up behind his house. That tubing system was really old.
I know it's been a while.
He tore it all out and he logged it all, and then he just revamped the whole thing. And I think he had a lot of 2 taps in there.
Gotcha.
A lot of small trees tapped. He eliminated. And so he's more or less 1 tap per tree up there. But I think I saw when they were getting ready to tap, you see it on Facebook, that 11,000 taps he posted.
So he's running 11,000 of his own and 66 from you.
Correct.
Gotcha.
That's pretty good. So we're in that 17,000 range.
Yeah.
Almost 18,000.
Close to 18.
18,000 taps.
That's nothing to sneeze at. That's a big operation there.
That's huge.
Did he get that Kelly Woods hooked up this year?
Yes.
The whole thing, he did it.
Now, I don't know if he's got it all, but he's got it hooked
He's
up.
got it
He's going
hooked
to do
up.
some sap from there.
Nice.
That's 51 there?
Nope. It's up past on 16 past
So,
Pops Land.
so what you guys don't realize, he basically we have a almost 18,000 tap operation right here in the Butternut Valley. That's big.
It's real
Yeah.
big.
That's big.
Real big.
I mean, for our area, like you're not going to find, there's a couple 10,000 tap producers, but that's big. And Jason wants to get big. I think he wants 30,000. I don't know. Who knows with him? He might want to keep even getting bigger.
How many places is he gathering from right now? How many tanks?
So he has behind his house, which comes into the sugar house.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's
He has down by me, and then he has that one up on Kelly's that he added this year, and then he's got that other one right up from Kelly's on that right by Eddie Alper's quarry on that dirt road right there. He's got 4 so far,
4 was-
and I
and
think
then you have 2.
I have 2 leases. So
But he's got to go out to 4 places to gather already, only at 11,000.
oh yeah, people don't realize. That's why I say the trucking of the sap is like an animal. Like people don't realize. Oh yeah, bring it to the sugar house. That's cake. Just go up to sugar house and there you go. Go right to work. But when you got a truck sap in, yeah, you guys got it. You guys got it.
Yeah, but we only have 80 taps.
It doesn't matter. It's still right to one point. You
It
don't
is.
have to handle
That's
it.
handy.
Perfect for us.
Like I have to haul all my sap. Jason has to haul all his sap. Like often I see guys on the internet, oh, I got to do this. I got to do that. It's this, that. I says, well, why don't you put trucking on top of that? And you see how long it multiplies everything.
I did it last year, and like you say, you end up having an hour of just trucking, and then by the time you start boiling, you're way delayed.
I truck for 6 hours a day usually, when I could be working in the woods instead.
I'm assuming that's to us.
It'll be at 800. I don't know about that, Jeremy.
So.
We
could do it.
I don't think we could get 800. Honestly.
On our hill?
Yeah.
I think you're crazy.
Where are you going to pull it from?
You told us we couldn't get 80. And I said
No,
80.
I knew that, but we have a terrain issue here, right?
We do. We could do it, but you could spend a lot of money to do it.
Right. We're very steep, and then it goes down on the other side. And so 30, 40 acres of my maple are in a bowl on the other side.
So what we would have to do,
Pump it to the top and gravity it down out.
or what we'd have to do,
Thanks, Dan.
basically is what we do.
There's always
we'd have
a
a
way.
bowl.
I was at 58
And a
years
pump
ago, he
house.
says. I know.
Yeah, we have a bowl in the bottom. We'd have to pump it. It would go down to the bowl, pump it to the top, and then it would go down from
Yeah,
there.
and we don't have electric right now. We're running off generators. Hey, we're just gonna have fun this year.
It's fun, and I'd say
And
we could get that many taps, but we'd have to do a lot of things to get there. We'd have to build a lot bigger building, and that's just for us. I don't think it's feasible. It's more of a. We just kind of started it just to do like a retirement gig for you, kind of too.
I'm not letting you boys get into this just part time.
Well,
It's going to be full throttle, men.
the convenient thing is for us is if we want to see, like if we're done boiling or we don't have sap and we are bored,
Yeah.
we just drive 20 minutes away and watch Dan struggle with
Drive to
66,
the world
10,000 taps. We'll drive to the world headquarters.
Or
I
we
should-
drive 10 minutes past that and go to my grandfather.
In theory, Dano, you should have put the world headquarters where your pump house is.
That would have been great, but it's not my land.
Well, just money.
I can't invest something like that on somebody else's property.
Just buy it. Cash.
I don't think you'd buy it from him.
Yeah, probably not.
He's pretty happy with his situation, which why wouldn't he be?
He's making money.
Yep, he's a great guy. So I got a story about that. That'll lead us right into this. So the landowner who I have my big lease, which most of my videos are from, he reaches out to me like a couple weeks ago in a text. He's like, "Hey Dano, I think
I'm gonna log it. Get your shit out."
you're right." He says but not get your shit out. That's not correct. He says, "Hey, the Amish stopped here the other day and they're thinking about cutting some trees." I'm like, oh, I start to cringe because I've been down that road before.
Yeah, no kidding.
But he told me he would never, ever do that to me, which he seemed like a straight up guy. He's like, "I want you to meet with these guys." This is him. "I want you to meet with them and figure out where a good place is to pull these trees out so it's not affecting your tubing system because we cannot mess with the tubing system." How's that make me feel right there?
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
good.
Right.
Like, wow, this guy really, truly cares.
And it makes you feel confident that when your lease is up, you'll be able to get another lease.
Right. So I get a hold of him. He's like, "You might see him up in the woods today." Well, I was up there tapping trees and I didn't see anybody. Well, then when I got done at the end of the day, I drove down through the woods and I see one man print going down through. So he was walking the woods. The Amish guy was, but I didn't see him. So, and I knew where he wanted to cut because he's like, let's take out some of these ash before the ash borer gets in there, and it'll open it up for the maples. I'm like, I'm 100%. Let's do it. You know,
Absolutely. Right.
I just wanted him to drag the whole top out. I cannot stand seeing treetops in the woods. It's just trying to get over it, maneuver a line. So I was like, we'll just drag them all out to your top pasture and we'll take care of the firewood up there. He's like, yep, good. So like a day or two goes by, he messages me back. He's like, well, I don't know if this is good news or bad news, but they couldn't find any trees to cut up there in the maple woods.
Really?
So I was like, I didn't really see much over there anyways. He said, but they're going to cut on the other side of the rock cut from where I'm tapped. So they've been cutting in there all week this week, and I see they've cut quite a bit. But here's the funny thing. So it was lunchtime, and they're sitting there, and the Amish guy says to Mike, he's like, boy, got some real nice maple trees up here we see. You could really make some good money off those maple trees. And this is a typical logger move right here, folks. I'm sure you guys know them. You can make a lot more money off these load of logs than you'll ever do selling sap.
That's what he said to the landowner.
That's what he told Mike, to try to get Mike to have him cut the trees. Mike's like, we're not cutting any trees, boys. They're going to take what I want you to take. We're not cutting any maple trees on this hill. And Mike says to me, he's like, I will make more money from you through the long run of 15, 20 years than I'll ever make off one swath cut trees. And then my trees are gone.
Right.
Well, yeah, they're gone, and maple's not even high right now.
No.
I mean, it's okay,
Bash
but
fire.
it's not crazy.
But that's what they do. They try to put dollar signs in front of your face so you see a quick check.
That's
Okay.
exactly what it is.
Okay, so
Quick check.
the quick check is great, but what do you have? Your trees are gone.
Right.
You're not going to grow that tree back. So if you can just be patient, if you find the right guy to lease your property, you're going to make good money, and it's going to be the course of a long time, and you still have that tree. You want to cut that tree when we're done tapping, cut it then.
Right.
You know, that's my pitch to guys. Like, you know, I don't know. I like my maple trees, so I think like that. You know, I don't know.
Where's the next?
Oh boy, Jeff
Maine
Maine is in the chat.
Where's? Oh, he just thumbs up. Where's the next lease you're looking at? I know you did you looked at Allen's Woods. You didn't know if that would work.
Yeah, so unfortunately that one won't work. There's just not enough trees in there to make it worth my while. I told you where I want to go, brother. It's your old relations.
Well, I know, but you're probably not going to get there.
Probably not
Hey.
going to get that either.
Jeremy said absolutely true, 100%.
What's that?
More money in taps and for the long game.
Yeah.
Just what you were saying.
Is there some more? Oh, there it is. Yep. Well, it's true. I mean, it's just, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. Like,
Logging's quick money. So if you need some money right now, log. But if you want money in the future, that's when you start having the.
Well, unless you're managing for it,
right.
you could do it every year. But
Like Goodrich was talking about, he cuts every tree at 15 inches, but he's got thousands of acres to do that on. So he's getting loads of logs every year.
but he's not. That was before he bought that farm.
No,
The people he bought it off of. The people he bought it off of were timber loggers.
I thought he said he was doing it now.
No. You're talking about Glenn.
Yeah.
No. He said that was being timber. That was being
Managed for
managed.
timber
Yes.
before he bought it.
Yes. You're correct.
Thank you.
I'm going to go back and watch it for the fourth time. I think he's doing it now as well.
No, he isn't.
We got another comment there.
This guy is talking. I like it.
I do too.
Jeremy, tap leases in your area. Looking to approach a neighbor about a lease next season.
Go low.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell you what people pay around here, but there's so what do you
You
do
can't
whatever
turn
you
them
want.
off, right? It's a double-edged sword.
You might want to ask me this because I think
He is asking you, but if you lowball him, the guy's going to be pissed and say leave.
right.
Or you can just run yourself out of money. And
Right.
I mean,
Here's the thing with that: you can't rip somebody off. We know as a maple producer, you're making good money. So I give $1 per tap. I won't go any lower than $1 tap, and I'm not going any higher than $1 per tap. So
Right.
I feel that's a great, honest, fair market value right there. 50 cents to me, that's ripping somebody off. I couldn't.
I agree with that.
I mean, especially when you have thousands of taps, you're making, a good chunk of change.
So the going rate is basically $1 a tap. But that's in our area. But like I said, you could probably talk to a guy and say 75 cents a tap, and he's like, I want a little more. Then you can say $1 tap.
Well, a lot of these guys don't even know. Like they don't. Some of these landowners don't even know what they got. They don't know. They don't know how. They don't know what you're
Exactly.
making. So like 75 cents, 50 cents. I know some guys that offer 75, 50 cents, but me personally, I feel good with giving $1 because I can make money. The
Right.
landowner can make money. Everybody makes money.
You gotta make sure everyone has some money, but you also don't want to undersell yourself because you want to make as much money as possible, type of thing.
I do, but without that landowner,
Exactly.
I'm not making money.
So you sign a lease this year, and then you say 50 cents a tap.
So that
and
lease is locked in for 10 years.
Right, but so you do 50 cents a tap. He's locked in for 10 years, and during that 10 years, he learns the going rate is $1, $1.50.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's pissed at you. You're not getting that lease again in 10 years.
No.
But he likes you. You're going at a fair rate, so
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna get that lease again.
And I look at it like this: like the landowner's not doing anything.
You leave anything.
He's not doing anything, dude. I'm the one killing myself out there all
Right,
day.
and
I'm
he's
the
just
one,
making money.
I'm the one that's got the overhead. I got the fuel. I got the electric. I got the breakdowns, repairs. Up at 1 o'clock in the morning, fixing leaks. So landowner's just sitting there collecting. He collects a nice fat check in the spring of the year, and that's a win-win.
Right. If I recall, Glenn said he was paying $50 per acre up at Eden. I don't believe he said that on our podcast.
I
So
don't know.
where'd you hear that? Let us know where you heard that. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying. Go back up to Jeff's. What did he say? Might have missed the answer to this, but are you guys all tapped yet? We're not tapped. We haven't even touched a tree yet with a drill bit. Personally.
I'm working on it, Jeff. I'm almost tapped in. About another 5 days, I'll have all 6,600 done. Oh boy, we're in trouble
You're
now.
4,400 in now. You
What
said you're
did you
2021.
got?
Oh, boy.
Did Rand make these?
Oh,
Did
yeah.
he make them for me?
No, me. Perfect. This is a go-go fuel right here.
This is not a healthy choice, man.
I haul about 8 miles each way. That's how far do you haul, Dano? You gotta be 5 miles? You're less than 8, I think.
How
aren't
far do
you?
you think that is, Schoon? I never really checked.
Probably 8 miles from the light.
So
Jason's.
Jason's, and then probably another 3. I think it's about 3 to my house.
Yeah.
But then you got to go another couple above that. Probably 13, maybe 12,
Really?
13 miles.
That's a lot farther than I thought. That's a long way.
The problem with the
Hauling's bad. I don't like hauling.
dangling ag property tax exemption in addition.
Yeah, exactly.
the
That's a
problem
big
is-
thing. Yeah,
The problem is
that's true.
It depends on taxes, right? Like we're in an area
We're
not.
talking to his mic.
No, I'm just telling you guys. You can hear him.
You can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're in an area here that our taxes are not crazy.
No.
Our land taxes on vacant land, but I don't know where. If he's from Watkins Glen, I'm sure their tax base is higher. So that $1 a tap is paying for that guy's property taxes
Mhm.
that Dan does probably twice over
Right.
in a year,
Mhm.
and he's only going to get more when you put more taps.
He just said about that ag exemption. So Mike has applied for the ag exemption. I just got to show $10,000 worth of profit, I think, Schoon. And I can show that on my end because you got to show profit off your woods to be able to get that exemption. I said, I got everything you need, Mike. Like we're like family, him and I. I could not have. I'm so thankful, man. You have no idea because without him, I can't do it. Used to walk across his property every year to hunt earls, and I was like, man, where can I come up with another good woods? And I would always crest the rock cut and always try to look at it. I'm like, it doesn't look like there's much in there. But you guys see it lays perfect for a building at the end of the hill or the bottom of the mountain. So I approached him one day. I was like, hey, Mike, I said, you ever tossed around the idea about letting somebody tap your maple trees? He's like, I've never thought about it. Not once in my life. He's like, well, what does that entail? So he didn't know.
No one knows really.
And I was like, well, he said I said, this is kind of how it works. I said, we can get a lease agreement drawn up. And I said, I will give you $1 per tap. He says, is that just 1 year or every year? I said, that's every year. And you see his eyes light right up.
Right, because it's money that people don't know is out there.
And he basically,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, listen.
he basically said to his son, well, let me talk to my wife, which I understand. He's make a family decision.
Sure.
He says, and I'll get back to you in like a couple days. Well, a couple days went by. Another week went by. He's a busy guy. He's a veterinarian doctor. Has his own business.
In practice, yeah.
Yep. And I was like, oh, well, there goes that idea. So much for Dan ever getting any more than 2,000 taps. And then I texted him like, hey, Mike, it's Dan. Did you forget? He's like, I'm so sorry. He says, meet me up there right now. So I drive up to the property and him and his son were both there. And they're like, Dan, they're like, hey, we think it's a wonderful idea. He says, we would love for you to tap our trees. He says, the main thing with him, and he keeps telling me this to this day, he says, you know what it's like to have 100 acres of land? It just sits there. Nothing's ever being done with it. He says, with you in there, I know something's being done with the property, with the land. You're in the woods. I don't have to worry about anybody else in there. And he says, I just want you to do good. He's more worried about me doing good than I am about. Like, it's the coolest thing. So he's like a father figure in a way like that. And so when we hand shook it up right there, and I mean, they've been so good to me. Like his son, I was working in the pump house one day. He brought me a cup of coffee one morning. When I was building it. I was in there one morning, and one day he come by, he gave me a slice of pizza. Like, they are good people, dude, and they appreciate what I'm doing. You know,
Absolutely.
Glenn was at the Maple Open House in northern Wisconsin a few weeks ago. I asked him how the Eden lease came about. He said the timber company was making more money from the lease than the timber.
Of course.
Yeah. Because it's every year.
He was saying, were you here when he was
people
saying?
that are watching can see that pop up.
They can, yeah.
All right, so you don't have to read it.
No, but why can't I read it?
Well, you can read it.
I was going to say something, but I won't. I'll refrain.
I'm waiting for you two boys to throw down here, little fatherly son.
Well, you see, we haven't been living together for the last year almost, so the tensions are higher when we come back home. No,
well, maybe we should tell these people watching Schoon how we know each other, buddy, because we might be a different clientele they may not have watched, or how we kind of know when our history together. So you can explain it.
Well, yeah, Dan and I went to high school together, right not too far from here. Grew up, played sports, partied. What?
I hear Ethan was smacking his lips.
We hung out out of school, in school. Our dads were really good friends in school, actually.
Played sports together.
And our mothers worked together. So it's been a long time. And then we just kind of started the maple stuff, and here we are. We said, let's run our mouths.
So, Schoon, we graduated high school together. We kind of took quite a bit different paths, actually. You went to college. I don't know if you want to talk about what you do there, but I work for a bridge construction company. I'm a heavy equipment operator, big company based out of Albany, New York, actually Watervliet. So I'm on the road all the time, like, from April to Christmas before I get laid off. I get laid off for the other 3 months of the year, but I'm on the road. And so,
it's the glory days, Jeffrey.
Oh, did he say something? So you guys are seeing the comments. I
He
can't
said
even
glory
see.
days.
Glory days, hello. Yeah, closing the yearbook.
Hey, don't you worry about a son. But so that's kind of our backstory. People will be, how do you guys know each other? Well, that's how we know each other. We've been friends forever.
Yeah, it wasn't through Maple. It just happened.
Yeah, none of our, like we said in one of the other ones, like your parents, my parents, none of them did maple syrup. My family did, and your in-laws did, or do.
Yep.
But
yeah, so that's kind of how it came about, the maple. Like, I went down and I helped Dano in his maple woods a couple years ago now, and I pulled taps for him and what have you.
Mm-hmm.
But we really never hung out with you guys, before we started doing this podcast or anything, really.
no, well, that's how it happens when you have a family and you have kids, dude. Like,
working, and you got a family.
Everybody's got shit going on. Like, we know, like, that's a great thing about guys. Like, you might not see each other for 3-4 years, but it's just like it's always been,
Right.
So
I don't even know even how it happened. All of a sudden, we were just talking. Like, I don't even really know how it came about that we started hanging out and doing the podcast.
Jody told me we should do a podcast. Remember, we were talking about, forget what we were talking about. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
And I know she said something about a podcast. The next thing you know, here we are. We got legit podcast gear now. That's crazy.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Bennett.
Instead of just
we don't want cookies.
Just the busting. What you got to have a good question. I mean, come on.
Thanks.
We were talking about heat pumps on the podcast earlier.
Yeah, Jeffrey, we're telling Dano he's got to get a spray foam for his sap house through upstate and heat pump for Jody's room and the podcast studio.
And while he's at it, he might as well put a bunch of solar panels and hell, even a windmill up.
Might as well. You're up on that hill, Dano.
Let's go green.
Green energy. Solar panel, the whole thing. That's what I would do, personally.
You're going to tip that over.
Why? It's fine.
Why?
Loosen this pay a little bit. Should go. Might as well.
So, yeah. I don't know how long we'll be doing this.
Oh, it's been fun. I like it.
It's good time.
We'll have to keep going. What are you doing over there? Dropped a Hershey kiss.
We got
Poor guy.
Ethan Main behind the screen over there. He's our producer right now.
He's the producer.
Producer E. There he is. Look at that.
Look at that guy. He's got the whole setup over here. Heck yeah. And you guys can see what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at. So we got the screen going. So that's what we're referencing when we keep talking about stuff.
Let's I got a little topic we can.
Oh boy.
I've been on Facebook a little bit there yesterday, and I keep seeing the same question. They post the 7-day forecast with photos. When should I tap?
On the backyard maple sugar group there.
Yes. So
Yeah, backyard maple.
so-
Everyone's on that.
let's talk about when a good time of the year to tap. Is it be based on what kind of operation you're running, right, Bennett?
Yeah, right. So you're a big guy like Dano, a big fish. You want to start early. So when do you start, Dano?
So I try to start right around the 1st of January tapping
Yep.
because it takes me a long time to get them all in.
Takes, what'd you say, 15 days?
Yeah, this year's going to be a little bit longer. We're still working on it. Thanks, Coon.
Is there anything left in that Pepsi right there, Ethan? Anything left in there? Dad, I'll take a Diet Pepsi while you're digging.
We're getting drinks. We don't know if we're supposed to on live chat, though.
That's fine. We're not going to be monetized anyway. So, yeah, big guys got to start. Like Glenn Goodrich, he starts 1st of December.
Oh, they have to. It takes
It takes
them so
him
long.
3 months to tap. So, you got to do that. Now, why do you tap so early, Dano, other than the fact that it takes you forever?
Well, it does take that long, and leak checking takes forever, and you want to try to get those early sap runs. Like we can, and we have vacuum, so that allows us to tap early. Without a vacuum pump, it's not recommended to tap early like that. I forget what the numbers are. Without a vacuum pump, you're good for like 6 weeks, maybe. I don't even know.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
probably
like-
not. It might not even be that long.
Less longevity out of your holes for sure.
Right.
Don't you want those trees good and frozen, though?
That's what I was getting.
Yeah, so when you're tapping, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, so you always want to drill when it's frozen. Number one, makes a nice clean hole, cleans out the hole nice, drill bit does, and it's easier to seat the tap in when it's not running sap, when it's not wet.
Right.
Less bacteria as well. So that's why we tap. There's a number of reasons why we tap early, but that's one of the important ones too.
So yeah, that's how the big dogs do it. But now us little fish here, we're just getting our feet wet. We don't tap until it's gonna run. Like I'm looking at the weather forecast, and when I see 3-4 good days of running, that's when I'm gonna tap. The day
Right, but
before.
we could. There's no reason not to.
No, but like Dano said, we might have a little less longevity out of our hole if it's not vacuum. 'Cause we don't have an actual vacuum pump pulling hard.
Well, that and we can do it in
We're at 80 taps. We're gonna do it in an afternoon.
right. So we can wait right to the last minute.
And there's no sense having that tree open to possible bacteria, to possible dirt, closing that hole up for no reason. So we're gonna try to do it before the sap runs, but usually it happens as smaller guys. We're tapping as sap's running. But we're also not trying to get those small runs of a day that it's gonna freeze for 2 more weeks. You know what I mean? Daniel's gonna get sap out of that, but we're not. That's gonna hurt us. That's only gonna hurt us because we're not gonna be able to suck those lines dry. Sap's gonna sit in those tap holes and start closing on us. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to tap that hill twice. I don't want to go back and
I don't wanna
Don't
tap it
don't,
once.
don't ever drill your holes twice, dude. Don't do that.
I
So
want to see
do that.
people do
Excuse
that
me.
once.
So this next question is for Dan, obviously. Jeremy, I think you're the one that said you started watching Dan's. If not, you
No,
should.
he's the one that came from Bissell, I think.
All right. Either way,
Ethan's on it. He's going back for you. Producer-y. Man, this is
If,
great. Look at this. This is sweet.
if not, I would, Jeremy. I tell you, I would go back to some of Dan's YouTube videos on Crestview Maple, because he shows tours of his tours. I shouldn't say, but videos of his sap house, how it's set up, how his releaser set up, how his vacuum. It just might
Help
it
him.
might help you on the pump house side of things that you said. But have you ever touched on a D&G extractor?
So I just learned something the other day. I always thought releasers were called releasers. They're actually called extractors. So that's what he's talking about. So I just call them a releaser. So yeah, it's simple stuff, dude. It's really, I mean, just diving and getting your feet wet type of stuff. Like, you're going to need a vacuum pump. You're going to need a moisture trap, and then you have your releaser. I don't know what, shoot some questions on there. What exactly you're thinking about, what you're looking to do.
It's the same guy. He's put 1,000 taps on vacuum. Same guy.
Yeah, so 1,000 taps on vacuum. That's nice. We had 800 on vacuum, but it wasn't It wasn't the vacuum pump that I have now. It was a old Indiana vacuum pump. You might remember those. It was a gas jobby with a mechanical releaser, which was a good vacuum loss. The electric extractors, releasers are the only way to go, in my opinion, because you keep constant vacuum because you have the submersible pump pumping the sap out, where the old ones would stop and dump and you would lose.
Yeah, he's looking at a Becker 38 CFM.
There you go, buddy. That's what I have, a Becker 71 CFM, so you'll love that pump. That pump will be bulletproof. Just size it. I forget the CFM ratio. Is it how many CFM is it? Pump it is per tap. I forget. You'd have to look it up in their manual. But 38 CFM obviously must be big enough for 1,000.
Producer's gonna look it up here quick on his cell phone.
Yeah, this is what's nice. You got to have these guys that do all the dirty work behind the scenes.
So yeah, you just started his videos. That I will tell you, Dan does a great job of explaining things, how they work. You might have to go back and find the ones
Right.
where he's explaining that part.
Notice you start from the beginning and watch every single one all the way through as the timeline goes.
All right.
That's what you have.
What do you got, E?
1 CFM per every 100 taps.
Okay, that makes sense.
So that'd be
38 CFM would do 3,800 tabs.
yeah, that's plenty big enough for you.
perfect.
That's
One
awesome.
CFM. This is gonna sound stupid, but I got an HVAC guy here.
Yeah, mine's good for 7,000 now that I think about
Two
it.
CFM.
It's going.
he says.
My pump's good for
2 CF.
7,000.
Two
2
CFM.
CFM per taps.
So
Per
1 to
100.
1.5.
1 to 1.5.
So 2 is safe bet.
Two if
So
you
what
got
is a
leaks.
CFM? HVAC guy.
What is CFM?
What is a CFM?
Cubic feet per minute.
So that's how much air it can pull, or like how much volume it can pull.
It's how much you're going through.
Right, how much cubic feet
Dude,
One
are there
cubic foot,
per-
12 by 12.
per minute?
You guys got to get a camera on the guy over there, man. That's good stuff.
He always stays off.
Yeah, we're good.
Producer stay in the background. 1 CF. Oh, there you go. For a Dano system.
Tight ass system. Yeah.
That's that's the thing. Like they'll say, well, what are these pumps rated for? Well, it depends on how tight your system is.
Right.
Right.
If it's leak free, 0 leaks, you could pull as many as you could put as many taps as you want on it. Like I'm going to be pushing, like right now I've got 4,400 up there, and next year there's probably another 1,000 down in that other half. So we say 54. I'll be pushing 6,000 taps in my pump. The other ones I'm going to pump out of there, but that still gets vacuum back to it because the vacuum line has to go down into the extractor, just like it normally would. So yeah, I'm going to be pushing. I'll probably be pushing all 7,000 on my system, but I can keep it tight. Boys, there's a difference. Who can keep them tight and who can't?
That's the key. Gotta have it tight.
There you
I mean,
go.
the money is in the woods. You guys know this. All the money is in the woods. That's where the money's made.
Yeah, you talk to anybody in Maple that especially does vacuum, and that is the most important thing. I mean, a lot of people can, start a fire
Right.
and burn some wood, but
I mean, every point is important, but probably to me, the two most important things is vacuum, high vacuum at all the time. And, zero, that includes 0 leaks and, drilling your trees. He's barking again,
I
Scooter.
know.
I wish we could have a cookie counter in this video. How many times I've tossed a cookie and eat them? I had them at 8 by now.
You hear
3?
us?
Nope, not that way. I was gonna say something, but I can't remember. Oh, so I'm gonna jump off something different here now. We got 18 people watching, so that's pretty good. I'm proud of that for the first one. I kind of enjoy this. I think this is something we could do more often.
This is what we do with the taste test.
Right? Do you guys like? If you guys watching, do you like this live setup? We could almost come on once a week. Share a link even when I'm back home and just virtual. I can share a link to you, we all jump on it, and it's just like use your computer cameras.
What if we did it in Daniel's truck?
Well, we're gonna do that in Dano's truck. That's guaranteed. But I want to put that out there. These people can comment to us if they like this live. We can do this once a week or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, I mean, I got my MacBook. Man,
Yeah, Dad's got something. I'll figure something out.
I'll be editing a video and we'll go live.
Go live, right? Got 1,200 taps on NO2 on all 3 systems. What?
I like this. Like I could sit. No wonder why they go so long in these things. Like you have this
Yeah.
interaction with people. It's great.
An hour and 5 minutes.
Has it been that long? Wow.
I got 1,200 taps. No 2 on all 3/16. Now all on 3/16. So that's the guy. He wants to do 1,000 of them on. He wants to put 1,000 of them on vacuum and leave 200 on 3/16. I'm gonna assume.
Did you say those guys recommended 5/16? So even Glenn said 5/16 because it gets so dirty and clog up.
Yeah, that's the problem with 3/16. You have to keep it clean.
Yeah.
But if you keep it clean, it's not a problem. You just got to keep it clean. That's your thing. But I don't know. I've been reading that you can pull vacuum on 5/16, but I always thought you couldn't pull as much vacuum on 5/16. I guess if you have enough taps to fill it, that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Like there's some runs on the hill that I'm only have 8 taps on,
No, you need more than that, huh?
and I would never be able to fill 5/16 line with that, so I never get the siphon. Right? I'll fill a 3/16 with it.
Right. Well, just run a 3/16. And maybe if it's. I would think if it's got severe pitch, it's going to help keep it cleaner. Instead of sitting in there all the time.
Right, and I think that's why I'm going to be more, set on cleaning, switching drops every 3 years, because those drops, if they, if the tees start getting plugged with crap, every 3 years you change them and don't worry about it.
I don't know how it's going to. If it's got pitch, how's it going to sit in there? It should just drain out.
Not just sit, but like if you find, like if you a wood chip or something.
Yeah, you get those. Yeah, get them. You get a kick out of this. So whenever I turn the vacuum pump on, them first couple sap runs, it's nothing but shavings in my releaser.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see it floating in there.
Yeah.
A couple runs, you just drain it out. It's gone.
Right. That's why. That's like we'll put that shirt on our bulk tank, so we'll filter those out. I use 5/16 for mainline, 80 to 120 taps on my mains. So he's using.
So he's going 3/16 into 5/16 mains.
I haven't heard anyone doing that. To be honest with you.
How's that work for you, Jeremy?
Yeah. So do you have pitch on the 3/16 that drops down to 5/16 straight? Like my grandfather, he does 3/16 down to inch or 3/4. Yeah. So he's got. Okay. Huh. Do you guys ever notice a difference in the taste of syrup? Oh, we can't talk about this.
I think he's doing this intentionally. You think
No,
he's messing around?
because he was here the other day when we were arguing with it.
Oh,
So-
I thought maybe you went back and no, because we recorded
We
that.
just recorded that today, so we can't talk about that right now. We just recorded a whole episode on that topic, so we were not going to spoil anything there. But
There you are.
35 pounds. He's got 0.35 pounds per tap. I'm assuming a vacuum. That guy mentioned vacuum. So
Inches?
he's got
That's syrup per tap, I think.
pounds of syrup.
That's how much syrup
He's got-
taking
I
out?
think is that syrup, Jeremy, that you're talking about?
Right now, Jeremy's saying he's got
Yes.
no, that was an old one. Jeremy's got 1,200 taps. He's got 3/16 main line, or 3/16 lines running into 5/16 main line. 80 to 120 taps per 5/16 main line. Yeah, 0.35 pounds of syrup per tap.
Yes, that's what I thought.
I don't know. I feel like 80 to 120 taps. That's a lot on 5/16.
5/16?
You'd fill it right up, I feel like. Wouldn't you, Jeremy? And that's probably why he's switching to vacuum. He's the one that's
Well,
switching to
vacuum,
vacuum.
you'd be okay. I would
I've never
think-
heard anyone going to 5/16 main line from 3/16.
Well, maybe it's something new, dude. Maybe he's got something figured
Maybe
out.
he does have something.
You know what I
figured
mean?
out.
Just because
No,
one guy
it's
says it's
they
right.
basically say go to the opposite.
I know. Or maybe he's asking. Maybe he should go that.
But if he's got that many taps, you can't do it on 3/16.
So he's got 3/16 running into 5/16.
Correct. 3/16 drops.
3/16 lines running into a 5/16
Oh.
main line.
He's gonna lose vacuum right there, but
But I'm saying that 5/16
Right there.
has
That's
to be full.
how you get natural back on 5/16 is what he's saying.
Oh, it had that much sap. Yeah. I guess
and you
that's
don't
true.
have to have as much vacuum because you got 3/16 going out.
You guys understand what he's saying?
Yeah, he's pulling natural vac on 5/16 as his main line and 3/16 as up. I just feel like I feel like you'd want to be closer to like that 40 number.
So he's doing what Ray and Tom aren't. He's pulling that back all the way down.
Yeah, he
They're
does his
dumping
vac
out.
going
They're
down.
dropping out into a bigger pipe and losing it.
Right, but they don't need to because they got the pitch. He
Yeah,
probably
pitch.
doesn't have the pitch.
Oh, gotcha.
Right.
I
Papa
don't know.
Tom have like it's like literally 300 feet of inch line or 3/4 line.
Right
It's
there,
not
school.
much.
400 feet of fall.
Right. That's plenty. That's why.
Yeah,
400-foot elevation,
there's a lot.
you're pulling that whole way. So you're good. I mean, you're going to vacuum. You're gonna he's gonna have to put main line up.
That's a tough thing for us to fathom right now because we don't know the layout of your woods and everything. Like I feel like I don't know how feel like you'd almost be more like. Does this stat back up in your 3/16 line, Jeremy? I feel like there's no way 120 taps don't fill up a 5/16 line to the fact that the 3/16 can't dump into it.
It should fill it.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
getting natural vacuum.
Right, but
It
it's
doesn't matter if the line is full and
Nothing can go in.
fill in. Then you're backing up into your tap.
See,
holes.
that's where I had a hard time understanding this. It's got to be able to fill. It's got to have volume enough to
That's what I'm
area
saying.
to fill.
right.
So I'm wondering, like, he's trying to go to vacuum. So I'm wondering if he's got enough vacuum pulling on his 3/16. He's got 400 feet of elevation drop. You could just run 3/4 main line and probably have the same production, if not a little more, because you're not backing up in your tap
with
holes.
vacuum.
Or without, like Pop Harrington does. If he's got enough drop, it's fine. Let him bark. Golly. Is he hurting anything?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
It's okay, Schoon.
See?
He's
Okay, it's like a
he's,
fire hose.
he's lonely.
Yeah, it's like a fire hose at the collection tank. Yeah, right. Exactly. That's full. So I guess if you go to the last, Jeremy, if you go to the last 3/16 lateral that comes into that 5/16 main line,
Closest one to your
the last one, closest one to the bottom, is that full and backing up into your taps?
tree.
Right. Because that'll kill your production right there.
Because your bottom one is going to be the one that you can't get into your line. Your line will be so full.
Yeah, so that's what I would wonder. That would be the only thing I would be concerned about.
What's this guy?
What's up, guys? How's it hanging?
What's that old saying? Short shriveled to the left.
Watch.
There you go.
Hey, guy.
That's what I'm wondering. Like if Jeremy went with more of a 3/16 line down, have your pull in your vacuum and dump it into a 3/4 or inch line, he's got enough drop to let it run down with gravity, but he's got plenty of volume still. I think he could be just as. I don't see much back up in 3/16. See, I believe you, Jeremy. It just surprises me. That's all. I'm not saying you're a liar. It just surprises me.
So what we're saying, if it's hard to understand,
It might be, yeah. It makes sense in my brain.
is you're coming 3/16 into your 5/16. So your vacuum's coming out of the woods, in my brain, to your 5/16 quote unquote main line,
Right.
and then just gravitying down. You don't need that vacuum on that 5/16 because all your vacuum is coming out of your 3/16. So
Right.
once it hits your 5/16, you really don't need
But if it's
vacuum
not,
that.
but if it's not backing up, it is
in
if
the
it's
last
not backing
one,
up, if it's not backing up at 3/16, then it doesn't matter, I guess.
right?
As
Then
long as it's clearing it out.
you're doing good.
We
Jim
love Jim.
Carrey's
Jim
great.
Carrey's the man.
Yeah, I guess if it's not backing up at that last 3/16 lateral, then it doesn't matter. It's not hurting it, probably because he's pulling the natural vacuum. But if it was backing way up in there, then I'd say put something with a little bit more volume. But if it's not, then
I guess the question is, why are you
switch it.
switching?
I think it's a good choice to switch, dog.
I think you're doing really good right now. Not
He's
spending
like,
money.
Yeah, exactly right. He's also the guy that was 8 years ago at 50 taps, now he's got 1,200. So he seems to like to grow.
Oh yeah.
Well, you're going to have to spend, if you're tapping the same woods, I mean, you're going to have to put mainline for vac bigger than that 5/16.
Oh, absolutely. Unless you're putting a guzzler in or something.
Sorry, Schoon. I was
He's
reading
not.
that.
He's putting in a D&G.
A D&G, right. Becker.
I was listening or reading that comment. What were you saying to me? Sorry.
If he puts in a Becker vacuum
If he's
pump,
putting that Becker in,
Yes.
he's got
he's
to
got
put
to
in
switch from 5/16. He's got to put
Oh
mainline.
yeah, absolutely. You
A
got
wet
to
dry.
run conductors back.
Right,
You got
that's
to
one.
run a wet dry, and then you got to neck it down to sub mains, and then neck it down again to 5/16.
Correct.
So
And you can't go 3/16 off of that. Right?
no, there's no 3/16 when you're messing around with
Well,
that.
Glenn said he was going to try it, but
Was he?
he just couldn't keep it clean.
That makes sense. It makes sense to change out your line, so that's good. Good change out the line. So
Right
I guess
there.
if while you're doing it, if you want to grow, that makes the most sense. Yeah,
Yeah, now,
Absolutely.
good
now-
time to do it.
Yeah, now would be the time to do that for sure. But
I'm kind of blown away that 120 taps doesn't back up in 5/16.
Yeah.
That seems like a lot of volume running in 5/16, but it could be the drop. Our producer just gave us one of these, saying that's all the drop.
It's all the
Yeah,
drop.
you can talk, buddy. By the way,
Yeah, he's got a mic in front of us.
He
And
won't
I'm
use it.
leaning over here to this one.
Because I'm muted.
Well, don't mute yourself.
Don't need them. Tons of pitch.
Lots of pitch. Yeah, it must be what it is. It's got to be what it is.
Well, think about it. It would have to be.
Well, 400 feet is a
I
lot.
mean, if it's
We only have
200, not even.
think
yeah,
about
we
it.
have 200.
The silo at the farm is 40 foot tall. Like that's tall. Think about 400 feet, baby. You're talking probably just like your hill up here. It's going straight down.
And that's
It's about 400 from the top, highest point of that.
the one you can see to the bottom. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just hard for my brain right now to rack around that many taps. I understand that it's the pitch, but it just seems like a ton.
He's got a small brain. That's the thing.
Muy pequeño.
Dan, here's one for Dan. Adam.
Dan, I'm gonna read them. I like reading them. Dan, when you're laying out new ground, what do you think your cost per tap for a new install is? I'm trying to pencil out an addition.
Oh boy.
Listen,
A lot.
Adam. I'm going to tell you. I don't know if you know Dan, but money is no object for this guy,
Dan
right?
has
So,
too much.
so he really doesn't figure that shit out. He doesn't care. He goes to his wife, says, "Give me the bank account," and that's it.
Also, unless you want to cry yourself to sleep, you never add up total costs. It's per day.
And who pulls sap with a Denali?
Yeah, right? That is true. Who does?
Holy crap. This shit's getting deep.
A dually Denali.
Schoon does have some truth there. I have never really been one to
good. Put this one up. Hashtag union operator.
What the shit? God, guys, they know everything. Actually, I'm non-union where I work. We're a non-union company, but yeah, I am operator rate. So if you know anything about that, you're good to go.
Highway rate. There you go.
But I actually don't. Yeah, he might do the same thing. It's nice. Yeah, he probably does the same thing.
Do you have anyone that works with you named Jeremy or Adam? I mean, Dan. Shit, this guy works for me.
I don't. I'm looking at him. I don't recognize him.
Anyway,
But let me. You guys gotta let me finish what I was saying. You guys throw me under the bus, and I can't even finish what
All
I
right,
was
go
saying.
ahead. Go ahead.
So I actually don't. As funny as it sounds, I really don't price and cost what it costs per tap. I just go buy it and I put it up. I do. That's what I do.
said.
Yeah, Jeremy Dawson is the one that said heavy highway rate is nice, isn't it, Dan?
It's real nice. Been good to me for a long time.
Yeah, that's the thing. You never total in your cost before you start. You just do it per day.
Well, I'll go down and I'll talk to Dave at CDL. Like, hey, how much is a roll of pre-lash? 900 foot roll or 2,000 foot rolls? Because the 1.5 inch is 900 feet, and the 1 inch is I think it's 2,000 foot. Because it's just that much heavier. They can't get that much on a spool. But they're like, I think one is like 900 or 800 some bucks a roll, and the other one's like 1,200. It's just not cheap. So I kind of roughly have an idea how much I need and how much it's going to cost. So I think every time I go down there, it's like 10 grand.
It's a lot of money.
It's like, it is. It's sickening.
But you got to think it's going to be there for 15 years.
Well, it's not even that. Like if I do a tubing install, that's instant return that year. You know what I mean? I put the money out. Here goes another cookie.
So,
Dano, you want?
No, I'm good.
Dan, I know you said that the pre-lash is easier to work with, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not cheaper.
No, it's
Have you figured out to run the? I know you don't want to do the ties because you're a one-man show, but it was funny to me when we were talking to Glenn is he still does ties.
Yeah.
So I think it's because he has enough people.
Well, he's got, what did he say he had? He had like 10, 12 guys.
What?
Him.
I know that my dog is barking upstairs and he's bugging me.
For me, like Schoon said, being a one-man show, I go with pre-lash. I like it. It's instantly hung. I basically roll it out, wrap it around the end tree, go back to the other end, pull it tight, and start side tying. Done. I would still be wire tying mainline if you know how much area that is. You're talking hundreds of thousands of feet of pipe.
Jackson can. I have no clue what you're talking about.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, if you still likes it and doesn't know what we're talking about, we're doing something right.
Hey, we're maple producers, brother. That's what we're talking about. But yeah, I like the pre-lash. The whole knock on that stuff was like you couldn't get it tight. Dude, I pulled over a tree. I got that stuff so tight, like snapping. You can see it snapping. But
I think to go back to the actual like cost per tap. It's hard to do a cost per tap because everybody is different per their setup, right? Like you might run a lot more empty main line than someone else. So that's going to be a lot more money per tap than anybody else, Where we would have a lot lower cost per tap because our trees are right at the sap house. Where Dano, you have to go out a little ways with mainline to start even your first tree.
Yeah, like the pump house over there on Scotts where I'm going next. I think I've got 1,500 feet before I even get to a tree.
Exactly. What I'm saying, exactly.
So
what I'm
that
saying.
cost is going to be a lot higher.
So it's hard to do an estimated cost per tap. I mean,
Good point.
you could get a guesstimate, but again, you don't do that in the maple industry.
Well, that's
You
why
don't know
you
how to do that.
try to like really look it over before you even do it, and just kind of come up with the best way possible. So you're trying to, like, I didn't want to waste 2 rolls, but what do? The trees are that far away. I can't put a pump house there, because otherwise I got to pump it out.
Is it dry on the mustard? Size of wet line. The problem. I'll answer that a little bit,
Yeah,
and
go
I don't
ahead.
have either, and I'm probably wrong. But if you just run a dry line,
Wet line.
or
Yes.
if you just run a wet line, and something happens, it freezes, it gets really cold. Now you've lost vacuum to the whole woods, where the wet dry still allows vacuum to get back, even if your wet line freezes, you're still pulling vacuum on your dry line.
And if your wet line is frozen, you have vacuum back, but you also now have an avenue for the sap to go.
Correct.
So say it starts backing up into your sub mains because your main is frozen. Once it hits that where the sap vacuum goes up, your sap will start going down that. So you'll still get your sap. It won't back up to those tap holes. Where if you have just a wet line and it freezes, now you're going to start backing up in your tap holes. Bacteria season's shot.
Yeah, 100%. Both. Got to run both pipes. It's a little bit more money, but man, you can sleep a lot better at night.
Now,
You
this
know?
is what I would also say. There's no reason he couldn't run a wet line for a year, 2 years, recoup a little bit of money, and then throw a dry line in, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be on top of your leaks, you got good pitch, and you don't turn the vacuum pump off, yeah, you could do that.
Right.
I
Just
know
so-
a
just
guy
so you
that
don't
doesn't run
break-
dry lines. I don't know why, because he's the one that told me to run a wet dry.
Mhm.
But he just runs all wets. He's got like 7 or 8 wets.
Just that way you don't break the bank in year
Yeah.
one, recoup a little bit of money, and then throw a wet dry line in.
Yeah, he's got enough pitch. He's got enough pitch that he doesn't have to worry about that freezing. You might be able to get away with it.
You might, because it might not freeze.
I'll tell you.
I don't know. The problem is if it does, right?
Problem is if it doesn't work, now you. Well,
I don't know. It'd be one of those.
Your sap backs up behind you and goes in your tap holes, and there goes
that's
part of your
that
season.
season. You say, "Oh
Right.
shit."
Right, then you learn. But
I mean,
One of those
it
things.
doesn't, like, when I say you lose your seed, like, it just doesn't shut them instantly down. But you're going to see in the long run of things, they stop performing.
especially if it's like if the second run of the year it happens,
Mhm.
and now you have 12 more runs of the year, you'll get half the sap maybe you would normally.
That's why they say when you first get your vacuum pumps hooked up, leak detecting is so important. Like, you asked me, is it even worth going out now? Oh yeah, it is, because the more you get done now when it is running, the better it is. It's not all them leaks letting air in the system.
So the only other problem with that I got thinking too is it's a cost to run that pump.
Oh yeah.
It's wear and tear. It's electricity.
Mhm.
We all know in New York that's not cheap.
Here, you say here. Good idea.
And
Why is this so stiff? Just
And
WD.
it is. So, in theory, you don't want to turn that shit on right now. I mean, you could.
You have to have this mindset, like,
So, are you going to turn that on?
Try. You just hold this one.
No.
You're going to turn that on, Dan, and then leave it on?
no. So I'll turn it on for the day, and I'll go out and find my leaks, and then I'll shut it off. There's no reason to leave it on.
518 Maple. $15 to $25 per tap is what I was told by a dealer. Self-install tanks, vacuum, and tubing.
Jeez, that's disgusting. I don't even want to know that.
Yeah, Jesus, you just depressed the hell out of Dan.
It's probably doubled in the last freaking 10 years. That was probably like more like $5 to $10. These
Yeah.
tanks are expensive right now, man. Everything's expensive. Freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, it is expensive.
15 to 25 per tap.
Add that up quick, Dano.
I will. I don't even know if I want to do this.
Hmm.
Gotta find my calculator.
Yeah, that it's expensive. I don't know if any of you out there own a Harley.
1,500.
Huh?
1,500.
Yeah.
Little over, probably.
If any of you own a
No,
Harley,
no,
every
no.
time you go to the Harley store, it's $100, whether you get a washer, a nut, or whatever it is.
So
So it's at least 100. It's the same thing in the maple game.
So that's pretty much what I kind of, you always say I don't price things, but this is what I kind of roughly had in my mind what it was going to cost me to do that 3,000 tap expansion. $75,000.
3,000 taps.
But adding 3,000 more taps.
So that means he's going to work for another 2 to 3 years to recoup, and then he can retire.
So that's basically the pump house. That's the tanks. You know, that's,
Oh, yeah, tanks. That's,
You know,
everything. That's
so-
set rolling.
but that sounds about right.
You keep that one.
But I will figure out some other stuff while you talk, Schoon. So that's 1,500 gallons of syrup roughly.
Check.
We can get you. Yeah, that's a lot.
All right.
That's depressing.
That's why we don't. That's why us little guys don't do that.
So say I made a half a gallon per tap, that'd be 1,500 gallons times just low ball $30 per gallon. That's 45,000. So you probably could make that back in one season.
We set up 75,000 to do it, right?
Yeah, but that's just at $30 a gallon. You probably got to sell your syrup for average 40,
Give
45,
it 2
50.
years just so you don't underdo yourself.
But that's what I mean. Maple is one of the fastest returns on your investment. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's if you're just doing syrup, bulk syrup.
Jesus.
That's not taking half of that and
that's-
turning it into confections.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like you sell it to the public, you're getting
Shut it out.
50,
No, it takes more.
Oh, it takes more time. Yeah.
$55 a gallon. Also, but that's roughly Schoon.
Yeah.
You could definitely do it in a season, right? Get it back.
Oh yeah.
No, but again, that's if everything goes well. What if halfway through the season something breaks and you can't boil syrup anymore?
Bennett, you can't go off what ifs.
Yeah, you gotta sometimes.
I don't live like that. Do you, Schoon?
You have a lot of money.
No, I do go
No.
off what ifs a lot.
It's not a lot of money. It's just like
I'm one of the what ifs guys. I'm like, oh shit. What if I fall off a 5-foot ladder and break my leg?
That has happened.
Yeah.
You knew that, right? He broke his leg.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
was laid up for 3 months. So there is what ifs,
That was bad. That was really, really bad.
but you can get around it.
What if? Yeah. Yeah. That was ankle breaker. You never have that in the bigger jobs.
You will.
You'll have them.
So that was interesting. That's kind of cool. A guy put that on there. Like we could figure that math out quick.
$25 per
So,
tap. So
basically-
he was doing a thousand taps. Was about $15,000 to $25,000.
It was $75,000 to add 3,000 taps in a
Right.
week.
I'm saying the guy that asked us.
Right.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just depends who you are.
Yeah.
Depends on how much mainline you got to put in. Depends on everything. Everything changes it.
There's a lot more to that you're not even thinking about though. Building roads.
Right.
Got to build all your roads.
Where we're going.
Number
We
one
don't
thing.
need roads.
Or number one thing, like if I can, like the number one thing I tell people,
Thanks, Jeff Main.
roads, build your roads. You got to have access. If you don't have access, you got nothing.
Especially in a big size operation, absolutely.
Well, even
You
in a
need to
small
get-
size one, dude. Think about how nice it'd be for you to just go up in there in 2 seconds and, oh, yep, good, all right, back out.
I know.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If I'm going to build roads, I don't have a dozer.
Well, neither do I.
But if I knew a guy, I need a new road.
I also need a pond, and I need a
Yeah.
lot of things.
So in other words, I need a
Dozer
thank you.
with a handy operator, and I seem to know this guy that runs heavy equipment for a living.
Yeah, I'm probably a little rusty right now. Usually I am when I go back when I haven't pulled sticks in a while.
It's like riding a bicycle though. It comes right back.
It does. About a day, 2 days.
That guy's still right.
No, that's Ethan brought it back.
No, I know.
He's got,
bringing it back. He's
got to
talking about
remind me.
making money.
Got to remind me.
Gotta remind it.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, it's like riding a bike. It comes right back.
This is good, but I'm telling you, fellas, here in 3-4 weeks, we're not going to have time to do this.
Yeah, we boiled syrup and talking at the same junction.
That's why we should just pull it up on, like Bennett says, maybe we can pull them up on a laptop or MacBook and do it that way.
Yeah,
No, I'm saying we're going to be busy with Seth.
we'll be in Dano's truck live.
I don't know if there's good yeah, you got cell service through that.
I cannot believe how long we've been talking. It
Hour
doesn't.
and a half.
Wow.
We did two have our podcast already today.
Adam, I'm going to tell you the first 5 words. Do you have a plan?
No.
All right, we'll go through it now. Do you have a plan to retail most of your crop once the sugar house is up and running?
We're so
Oh,
mean.
this
Why are
is
we so
fun.
mean?
240 to 50 every 50 pounds.
I plan on doing a lot of retail. That's where the money's at. That's why I started the YouTube channel. Try to build a
Ethan, hold on a second. Let us finish this one.
just try to build a brand up to sell it. And
what to do.
yeah, that's my goal. I'd rather sell. If I could sell it all that way, I would, because that's where the money's at. Give it at 240, 250. We're certified organic too, so we get another 10 cents on that, I think. But it's like giving it away in a barrel. It's sickening. It's like $30 a gallon is what it works out to be.
Yeah, I know we're 100% retailing every gallon we make.
And I think you'll find like the big guys, even Glenn.
Retail a lot.
Glenn retails a lot.
But he has the people that come to his building, so that helps with his.
And what he
ability to
can't retail, then he bulk sells.
Well, if you listen to him in his thing there, one of the speeches, he's like, people got to think outside the box with maple syrup. The worst thing they ever did was advertise as putting on pancakes. Remember when he was talking about that?
Right.
He's like, maple can be used for so many things.
Yeah, it's not pancakes.
To be able to grow it, and that's where people need to. That's where they're making the mistakes. It's not about putting them on pancakes. It's about all the other stuff. You know. What are you laughing about now?
I read the next comment.
I'm reading the next one.
What?
If you got time to talk during maple season, you need more tabs. That is very
That
true.
is true. But we don't need more tabs.
No.
We don't need more tabs. No, so I have a very unique opportunity. I work down in Connecticut, and the market for syrup in Connecticut is about double what it is here in central New York. So I plan to retail at least half of our syrup in Connecticut. Because I talked to them already, and they want around 100 pints a year is what they sell right now.
Right. He's got a situation where he can get rid of it if we need to. So we don't have a market. Now,
Glenn.
yeah. Third
That's
of his
impressive.
production, full retail.
Yeah,
first.
that's super impressive.
That's awesome.
That's super impressive at 83,000 gallons.
Yeah,
a
but
year.
he's also making confection. He's doing candy. He's doing stuff to sell in his own shop.
Right. And I was talking to the people down at work. They have not branched into the confection world yet. They are strictly syrup because the guy that they got it from apparently is from New Hampshire. I thought it was Connecticut syrup, but it's New Hampshire syrup. So they got no ties to that guy at all.
Gotcha.
So they're fine with, letting me start and doing it now. And I'm like, well, let's try to get into some of the confection world because that's where your money is for me. And I think they could do it a lot. Like we're opening back up for the first time this year in Valentine's Day. So imagine if you had maple sugar candies in the shape of hearts next to the register.
Yep, that's all.
The Connecticut people and the people coming from New York City, that would eat that stuff up.
Well, literally.
And you get little maple syrup jars in the shape of hearts.
Love it.
Literally love it.
They would.
Sugar is like the one thing people haven't quite figured out yet.
Like
granulated
granulated sugar, dude.
You figured out, but I'm saying the actual
I
market
cook
itself.
with that.
Like if the market would just figure that out, dude, we could explode on that rate. Just that alone, because think about all that sugar that people buy, that garbage shit, sugar. It's just that is like the best sugar to cook with right there.
Here we go. I had a conversation with a lady.
Hold on. What time is it? We're gonna have to set a time to get off of this thing.
4:30.
4:23. We'll get off at 4:30.
We'll get off at
7
4:30.
minutes.
All right. Let's do that.
I had a conversation with a lady at work the other day. We were talking about maple sugar, and I was talking about how much healthier it is than white sugar. I said, replace it. Maple sugar is a replacement for white sugar. And she said, why is maple sugar so much healthier than white sugar? I said, she kind of stumped me for a second there. I said, it's a natural sugar. I said,
Yeah, but so sugar cane.
I said, but your body can use the actual sugar better than the white sugar in the store. And I said, she goes, yeah, but it's still sugar. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Is the maple sugar healthier because it's natural, or is it because of all the other micronutrients that come with that?
I just say because it's all natural, it's right out of the tree.
I think it tastes
There's
better.
nothing added to it.
I think that's something we need to research.
Jeremy, you're right. Candy is a pain to make. Ben's in New Hampshire.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea right there.
Buy and resell. Yeah, it is because.
I don't know. Pop Harrington makes it, and he doesn't seem to.
Yeah, but what you got to do is it's a lot of time.
Well,
You
he's
gotta
not
sit-
making mass. He's not.
Right,
Some of these
sit
guys are
around.
moving some serious stuff.
Right. If you're making a lot.
Oh,
Abigail.
Now.
What is up?
I'm watching.
Are you live?
So my father-in-law makes it, and he got into it. He didn't start 25 years ago. He didn't have all the equipment, but now he does. So you found you can make so much more
Money
per gallon of syrup doing confections,
You triple your profits.
and it is a lot of work.
Well, that's what
I
I
give you
told.
that.
That's what I told the people at the winery. I said we gotta get into some of this confection world. I said, and I will make it right here to order. I said I'll find a cheap machine on Facebook.
First of all, you'll never find a cheap candy machine.
An old one. I found one already.
Okay.
And make it right, or I'll just have the winery buy it for me. Bingo. And we'll put it right in their facility because they want to do it in their kitchen because it's clean. Bingo, Jack.
Oh yeah, no, it's a great setup. You could
Make money.
actually you do it up at the winery, but
50 pounds a year.
that's quite a bit though.
Dude, you got it figured out, man. You're pretty smart. I can tell just by your comments.
Yeah, you got.
Questions, I should say.
This fellow is smart. He's been here since the second we got on. He's
Yeah,
been
but
here
I don't
an
know
hour
if
and a half.
I don't know if that makes him smart.
He's been listening to us, for an hour and a
Yeah,
half.
because
The commitment is unreal.
it is. Jeremy, I appreciate that.
Well,
I do appreciate this guy is insane.
There's not a lot going on, guys, on a Saturday evening or 4:30, whatever, late
Did Jeremy
afternoon.
say where he was from? Oh yeah,
Six-
Watkins Glen.
yeah, 6
He's
below
cold
0.
too. Yeah, it's cold there. He is too.
Well, yeah, it's cold everywhere. If you're not in California,
Even Florida is chilly right now. Are they still cold in Florida?
they're cold everywhere. So
Well, this has been fun.
we have time
really
for
fun.
like one more comment question or topic we can ramble on because here we go. Oh no.
Rayanne.
Stop spending money, she says.
Mom has spoken.
It's
boys.
Maple money.
And cut.
It's not personal money, company money. You gotta
Oh, what does he got?
reinvest the profits.
Bored and cold. You got it, Jeremy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, no one else talking. No one else to talk about me.
No one else talking.
See, this is the
about
thing. Eventually, when we start figuring this out, if he wanted to, we send him a link and get him on here live. Live.
Are you guys having a problem again?
No, he doesn't need to talk as loud.
Why?
I turned him down. Don't worry.
Yeah, but just
Hey,
turn
you know
your
what I'm saying, though?
turn your natural
Yeah.
volume down. That's why we got these things called microphones.
My microphone doesn't work as good. I don't
He had
Oh,
that.
no,
he,
it's
had
working
that
great.
he dove into that Pepsi school and he's ready to
He's
roll.
all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
No, you know what I'm saying though? Like when we start getting it figured out, we send him a link and hop on live and he'll talk with us live.
Oh, absolutely.
What's the highest amount we had? I just see it hit 21 for a second.
Well, that's the highest. Then I've seen
That's it.
21.
Nice.
Well, 3 of them are in this house. So.
True.
Yeah, Abigail, Mom, and Ethan.
I wonder if Jody's watching because I told her we were on there and she's like, yes. That's all she said was yes.
Jody, if you're on, give us a quick message, but I'm guessing you're not.
Probably not.
Yeah, no sense wasting your time.
No, I don't blame you. I just soon watch Netflix like yourself.
That's funny.
Well, no,
we had a good time. I enjoy it.
we had fun
definitely need to do
watching
more
it.
of these.
We've destroyed my basement with wires and plugs, but
Yeah, it's kind of a criminal setup.
I almost think it would be easier and more fun to do it this way. Less editing for you.
Well, yeah, it's a lot harder to stay focused on one topic this way.
Well, it wouldn't be.
well, I think these are important, but I like the podcast too because then you can just go look. You can go look that up anytime, like at your leisure.
We should be able to post this. I should be able to.
What I think is nice about the podcast and this per se, you get to see a little different side to me anyways. I mean, you probably, like these guys, like when I'm in the woods, it looks like I'm all business all the time, which I kind of somewhat am, but like I'm not. I'm a funny guy. I got some funny sides to me. Like the old man gets under my skin from time to time, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Yeah, no, that is good. I've been tuning into watching some of his stuff, and especially because he posts some after they film. I got to figure out. I can never see when he's actually live. I always have to watch him afterwards. But I go back and watch him, and they talk about some good stuff on there.
Yeah.
Oh, right there.
What's the cookie count?
We gotta have a cookie.
Hold on.
Ethan's had 6.
And Michael will have another one.
This thing was half full when it
Show
came
him that.
down.
Put that in front of the camera, Scoop.
That is bad. We're down to 5. We need to do a cookie count.
We hammered on those.
See, Adam's been here since the beginning too.
Oh,
They
yeah,
both been
Adam.
here an hour and a half. Heck yeah, good on them.
That's awesome.
Like and sub. Alrighty,
Like
guys.
and sub
I
the
think this is
channel.
where we're gonna end it here for today. But we appreciate everyone that's tuned in and watching.
Yeah,
This is
thanks.
really
It's been a lot of
A
fun.
ton of fun. We'll be doing this again for sure. And
check out the
check out
channel.
the actual podcast and stay tuned. And
Our channels.
yeah, you gotta go check out Crestview Maple Farm. I got it. I'm locked in. Crestview Maple Farm on YouTube and Facebook. And you gotta check out Mountaintop Maple on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. And then you gotta check out the Tapped In Podcast, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of them. And yeah. What? Crestview Maple Farm. Do it up.
Wow.
Mountaintop Maple. You gotta look them all up right here. And if you like merchandise, you can
Crestview.
get you some merch.
Crestview is one word, brother.
Yeah, great job, Ethan.
Crestview is one word, dog.
Crestview's one word. Take it out.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
let's give him time to
Oh,
fix
my
it.
goodness. Yeah.
Can you share an actual link in that?
Probably could.
Great live. Thanks, Dennis.
Dennis,
We just opened up. Thanks, Dennis.
this has opened up a whole new world for us.
Like now we need this guy.
Oh yeah,
We need Ethan.
Ethan's
on.
locked in all the time. We'll call him every time now.
You know, like if you ever watch like real good podcasts, like the pros on TV, they have a guy always
yeah.
on a computer searching.
What's
like?
Joe Rogan's guy?
Yep.
They say they call it. It's like a nickname. They like just yell at the guy's name.
You guys ever watch that PBD podcast? Patrick Bet David.
Nope.
Scoon, you never seen him?
No.
We won't get into that. It's like all the political crap. But like he always has a guy on a computer searching. Like he say, "Hey, grab that. Look that up for me. How many people
Exactly.
are here? They have it all."
Right.
Well, we don't even have to
Good,
tell
yeah.
Ethan. He's just doing it.
He's just locked in.
I mean,
like
he's
this.
getting. You know what he's getting paid today?
Nothing.
Six
cookies. 6 cookies. That's it right there.
That's a good way to end it right there.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
No, and stream top right, Ethan. Oh boy, I almost hit the wrong one. That's fun.